I just brought a second Lushaco.
Windy on route.
Yeah, they have sitting on the fort. They have 3 Lushaks and the Celestis plus Paladin, and they're all warping to the C5, except for one.
No.
I haven't seen one. They just docked. Lushak Paladin just docked back up in their fort. So it was just
They do have a
Lushak.
Phobos.
It was just Lushak and Celestis that went to C5.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Think above the wormhole.
Jake, you have Jake Alpha 2 in the logic channel, but I don't see you in the C5.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know what to do even. They just redocked the Celestis now. So I think they're trying to confuse.
If the Celestis comes, you want to pot that pilot, and if they bring pushers, it's going to be late.
Okay, they just had a capsule, go to the Astra, and they just whooped their EOS back to the fort. EOS docked. Okay, everything redocked here. That was out in space.
We have one Lashak on docked in home.
By the way, 06, I don't know how to make those things with combats. I can burn. Yeah, I'm burning up there.
You want to group up and bush on top of them?
Are they there then? Do they actually have a fleet out still? Okay, they have 9 backup in fort, multiple battleships.
We have a Saber on
Do
their
we have
hull.
a heavy interdictor? We have no heavy interdictor.
I'll tell you if they undock from the fort and you can just bubble. I guess.
Can I join to the party?
They're running.
He put guys in 1810 Marie, they're in fight or rolling. And they've walked off. It's 1810 now.
I got a Saber chasing them.
They want to. I suppose they want to drag us into the hole, right? The fort grid is empty, still just 9 docked.
I can bubble them. Oh no, they landed at 70 of the hole.
Drive active.
I didn't. The bubble is on the way. In the way. Oh no, I did. What the hell? I warped through the bubble.
Yeah, as long as you're not on the grid, you can only not warp through them if you're on the same grid. If you're trying to warp on the same grid through the bubble.
Yeah.
Drive active.
They're coming back on our wormhole at 100 off.
Yeah.
I mean,
So if you go back to 100, you land on them right now. Everybody land back. If you
Let's put the saber bubble up, and then they'll get dragged into it, and we kick it off.
they're realigning.
You want the battleships holding you. They undock the Dicta.
They're warping.
So we just splash on Homo.
Bubble saber.
You're too late. They'd already hit warp.
Yeah, too late.
They'll be on the bubble and they're holding this out. You've got a ping.
They're turning again towards us, so
Let's do this shit.
Splash on Homo. Was that one of us?
Yeah, I was playing.
I'll scram a fit deck.
Broadcast as soon as they target you.
what's off or on still?
The Shacks are going for a Logi. Get us away from here.
Burning.
You have a Dicta on the way to you, enemy Dicta.
Logi prop mods on, please. Overheat 1 cycle.
What is primary? Oh, we're on the Chiffas grid.
What do you need?
The shacks are getting bubbled on Homo, by the way. They just undocked the Scorpion off the fort. Fort is a 7 now. Scorp and Lashak on the way to C5.
I'm not seeing any broadcast.
Can you rebroadcast for me? Just landed.
They're hard smart bowling on shacks.
Do you want balcons or the shacks?
Well, jams are working, to be honest, on the shocks.
Do you have a scram on the Vindy?
I'm gonna keep lightning in the shack scram, by the way.
Do we have a bubble in their home? Okay.
They just have a shack docked on the fort that hasn't moved yet.
Yeah, that's trying to jam the logic. Logic. Put in your ECCM scripts.
Broadcast for cap if you need it, guys.
Get reps on Aspen.
Still getting shot.
Be aware they have Ares and Heretic on our home.
Heretics in structure.
On Guardian. Of those.
They're spreading DPS. I have one of the shacks spooling on me. Just gonna soft ping for Army.
They have a paladin landed on the wormhole in their home.
They just whooped off two of the shacks and an EOS. Oh. The shack's still on Vindy, right?
Make sure you have reps on Nutty and Aspen.
Yep.
Yeah, I only have one Lashak shooting me. It should be good for a bit.
They have another scope coming in.
In warp.
They have a Balagon, but it just docked in the fort, so I don't know whether they're going to bring it in the side.
Do you want me to end the C5?
Let's get more reps on Aspen.
Yeah,
Yes.
should be.
They got a paladin and a scorpion headed.
Yeah, I got two balls
Yeah.
back.
You have another bow also.
Their Paladin is on field.
I think they just swapped another Lashak to C5 as well.
Copy.
One of their guardians is burning off their fleet.
Should we attempt some bushes?
One bush got tackled.
He's holding.
He's
He's
holding.
holding.
One of our lodges is jammed.
They're undocking Lashak Balgon in home. Chief's home.
I think we saw.
Yeah.
Sure, but we're gonna do it now then.
What's primary, sorry, for the Shacks?
Balgon just swapped to C5.
Read broadcast if you're being targeted.
Whoever's rapping 90, you can stop now. I'm not being shot.
Make sure we keep scramming that Vindicator, guys. Don't let him get on top of our Logi.
Logi adjust cap chain.
If you want to go for some boosters, consider focusing the Phobos, and I'll walk 2 boosters in. VD's already in field.
Logi heat reps.
He reps on Padron.
A module has run out of charges.
Did you say you want webs on the Guardians?
They just swapped another Lashak.
Overheating armor.
Light reps on floppy 3 if you could spare it, otherwise it's fine. Windy webs on Bomb, Hina, and Leah in their Guardians.
Don't burn your reps, Logi.
The Paladin is not in Bastion, by the way.
He's at half armor though.
Paladin's way past half armor now. He's 28%.
Are we switching?
Shax, make sure you use keep it range on your target for better tracking.
Evening.
Paladins, catchings.
Combat comms.
The Vindy call my guard. I'm going 15.
I'll go for a bows and win a rindy.
I'm
Never
keeping
mind.
us in range.
Never mind. Got Dance Crown by the phobos. Landing. Ah, thanks.
He's bleeding.
Make sure you've taken all your drugs.
Goddamn that Scorp.
All Peter is neutered out.
They just undocked the left. They just undocked the left.
We need bubbles. We need to bubble it. We need to bubble it.
It's already warping, so if you haven't put a bubble down, you're screwed.
We have to try and put.
Lost history. 0. They got all good there.
What do you need for fleet?
Seems like they're retreating. They're going back to the wormhole.
I have lightning in the Lashak scrams, by the way.
I got it already.
What's the pressure on the phobos at the moment? New pressure wise?
Left was warped though.
Do you want the phobos dry?
I'm sitting on their Valgorn right now. Okay.
Tell me when, and I'll bring 2 bushes in.
We can't run towards the hole if they bring 11. We got to keep it range. We need them to come out to us.
Yeah, I'm going to try to boost stuff off the hole.
They are bumping the albedo, I think.
Doing the Shax today.
He's already webbed.
I have scanny webbed as well.
Their leaf is on the hole right now.
Has run out of charges.
Nice, we got a scorpion.
Aggro, switch back to Padron.
Broadcast.
Eben will grab a scope.
Left
check,
is in.
confirm.
Left is in. Yep.
Warp drive active.
Who's priming?
So I'll be
Still beta.
I'll be the
It's pushed a fair bit.
I mean, they're pretty much going to roll themselves out.
What's the range for lift, anyone?
They have a
They've
serve
got a
on the
bunch
way.
of Lashaks.
Yep.
And an Arcater?
Because anti-Busha serve, I guess.
Warp drive active.
Occateran. They try to cap up the Lashaks. Oh no, so it's been that though.
What's the range of a lift? Could we not drag them away from the lift?
Yep.
Yeah, that's grand. But
He's really far from Logi.
what's cramming up the run?
Gormadont, Lashak.
Val scram.
And Lushy also.
You want
Lightning
ping?
is screaming me.
Should I ping out again? 96.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Do you want us access on the line if we're going to break spell?
Okay. Logi is
I
90 away
They
from
lost Graham on me.
I'm bursting.
No scram.
Vitalik is heavily burning towards us.
Scrammed
Don't
again
forget
by
the 5.
Vic Viltac.
Broadcast it, so we know.
Viltac's Birmin out harder us.
The capacitor
He's
is
pretty far from his live right now.
The capacitor is empty.
Almost that spooling on a live. Viltac. The Shack having spool on that one.
The capacitor is empty.
Akkar's tanky.
Logic, close some range on the Scorp.
Not going anywhere.
This VTAC guy isn't really holding amazingly well.
He's dropping.
I'm damping his ass too.
Turning a bit, but
Scope down.
We're now 100 from live. Like, there's no way that he can wrap him.
Should we get back into occult range on the Lashak?
Scorpion is jamming DPS. FYI. I'm going to put my gold ECM on the Scorpion as well.
Yeah, I've got him.
I'm gonna come back in the damnation.
Can we stop bumping the Lashak?
The capacitor.
Oh, you guys are bumping Vitalik backwards. Stop approaching him, like.
Use keeper range.
The capacitor is empty.
Let's not get dragged back in, though. They're trying to drag us back in. Just right now,
Do we want to try multiple bushes at the same time?
I can shock the Fulvus.
I have one bush ready to go. Does anybody have a second?
I do, yeah.
Logi
me a
Anchor is
second.
burning into the bubble.
Jammed.
Come back out.
Floppy, I'm at home. Where are you?
I'm whole. Cloaked.
Do you want to uncloak at the same time on 3? Then we go for
Yep.
bush?
Is empty.
Yeah,
One,
lift's range
two.
is only like 70k max.
Warp to 06 and burn for their Lashak blob.
Bubbles down, bubbles down.
So they're in lift
What's
range
up
at the
again?
moment then, if it's 70 kilometers. They're within 60k of the lift.
More reps on the Vindy.
Overheating.
What's DPS primary, sorry?
Bubbles down.
Vitak right now.
Top heating reps.
Phobos is dry. Phobos is dry.
Yeah, Phobos totally dry.
Pulls to the shack. He's going to kill me. I have the pop off.
In front of us.
We can get him. Can we get a scram on him?
Vitak ain't doing so great right now.
Yeah, Albedo's miles away from everything else.
Vitak's
Yeah,
down
we
to
can get a
5%.
web on
I
him.
think they're baiting. They're baiting us into
That
a
was our
deal.
boosh.
I'm heating my.
That's not a bait, he booshed. Get a web on him. He's burning back. Let's get him.
The capacitor is
See, they're baiting.
Yeah, the Vice was, but Albedo is miles away from the rest of the fleet.
He's coming right by the fleet. He's right there.
Below us.
I need a scram on him.
Got scram.
Then you want to blow up the Oxter.
a module has run out of charges.
Heat reps on the Vindy.
Let's put drones on Nokotai. Move to it.
He scrammed, he scrammed.
More reps on the Vindy. We're gonna lose it.
They're overheated. Shit. Some of our guardians are really far off. Orbit up on Jess there, please, if you're at logic.
I can burst.
Yep.
We're destabilizing.
Their Scorpion is jammed, by the way.
I've got them double damped for now.
Wormhole went crit.
They're far
Logic
off.
fix capturing.
You want to send out a second ping? Maybe more people can log in. We're still.
Okay, bursting. Logic, ignore that. It's just smart bomb.
They're back on the Vindy. Reps on the Vindy.
Broadcast, please.
Gormitant is dry.
Can you podcast? Maybe.
Looks like a lot of their fleet is pulling back towards the wormhole.
I'm currently trying to
Not
roll their
third.
wormhole with my scanner, by the way.
I'm not gonna get much back.
You have bubblers nose it's well. Just make sure we're spreading scrums.
Splitting DPS.
The shack space will.
The capacitor is empty.
Do we have like a saber cloaked on their return, by the way? Oh, do we, yes, sir?
A module has run out of charges.
I have a saber cloaked here, 40 points off. If you want me to
A
let me.
module has run out of charges.
Sorry, it's my.
I just dumped in with a damnation. Who do I work to?
Alright, get us out of here, Logi Anchor. Give us some range.
Yep. We're burning up.
Backgrounds are wet by Eddie. Wendy.
Reps on Padron.
I've boosted Paladin and the Scorpion away from everything else.
Yeah, I can see. Rick.
Roger, on it. Putting links up.
I've got 4 Lashaks spooling on Padron. 1 Paladin also.
They have a lift on grid?
Believes within range of Moron. Their fax is within range of Moron's Lashak. We need to pull them further.
Venti is dry.
Am I allowed to try and roll this hole behind them with my scanner or no? I'm just asking. Because I've just done like 6 passes. No.
Don't roll that.
Well, they either save the fleet or the lift, right? They can't really.
Scope is struggling. Scope is struggling.
I just broke a bunch of Lashak's locks.
Can get jams on their Balgorn of Scanny.
Yep.
Scorpion's breaking.
Can I get compact cap on Pudron?
Yeah, I've been feeding you one, but you got another.
I need 3. The Balgorn's new to me.
I'm burning Logi away a little bit.
Got the balcony jammed.
Thank you. 1 cap is enough.
Yeah,
Scorpion.
Scorpion's well within lift's range now, I think. Could bump him.
Do we have a dictator ready to jump to the hole if they do start moving shit out? Because they're gonna. It's either the fleet or the lift, right? If they're gonna.
The hole is crit.
Yeah, they can't take. Yeah, they're pretty fucked, to be honest.
Yeah, they're fighting now just because they can't leave grid. Like, they got no option now.
Yeah. Do we have web on the scope? Can you take him off when we bump?
That's why it won't affect the bums too much.
Logi, let me know if Urban gets too far.
You're good.
You're approaching the end of our range, Urban.
I'm going for a bump on Scorpion.
The Shax you are keeping range. Watch a bump doesn't push you out of range.
Could have told me that 5 seconds ago.
Sorry.
I just didn't realize I literally went to 23. Going for a big bump.
Nice.
A module has run out of charges.
It's working.
Looks like they are leaving their scope behind.
Yeah, he's dead.
Their whole fleet
Yeah,
is on top of them.
Yeah, they can't do it. They can't though. This Verge, they can literally fit like 2 battleships through, and then it's gonna close. Maybe 3 battleships is gonna close.
Should we go in and see if we can get a scrim on them?
What do you do? Fix?
With sentries out.
Oh, Scorpion was shiny.
Yes.
What's he going to do? Six, are we just going to hold here? We're going to go back in. Put your own come back a little bit. Don't get isolated.
They're bringing all their light tackle back.
Heretic on the edge. He cloaked.
They could be calling for bat phone. I don't know.
I'll go and put a saber on our C3.
We could call for a bat phone.
Alternatively, we thank them for the fight and we let them go.
Nah.
Would they do that to us? I don't think so.
No.
There's blood in the water.
Heretic on grid.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, he's chilling. I don't think we're having DPS issues now.
We need to capitalize so because they are not getting all their fleet back.
I have a cunning plan. We fucking blob Bouchers. They can't scram all of us. This will put them in disarray, maybe for something. I've only got one left alive.
I can
I
take my
can
scanner back and get a Ponty.
But if we like cluster fucking grenade them with Bouchers here.
They have a Bifrost coming in.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm gonna do the Phobos.
Yeah. In a second, ideally. Don't start yet because it'll give away what we're doing.
The Bifrost just pushed my bubble from the other side, so I think they're trying to bail.
But they can't. They literally can't bail.
And they'll sacrifice stuff to get the live out, probably.
They literally sacrifice the rest of the fleet or the lift. Like, what else can
Yeah.
they do?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
They're not gonna
guys,
lift back.
Combat
They're
comms.
not-
Check. Let's just get as much Bouchers as we can. We're going to try and boost as much. We're going to force their hand here. I think that's what it's the play here. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here. I don't think there's much else we can do here.
Shaq spool up on that heretic. He's going to get nuked in a second.
Who else has Bouchers?
I can get
100
one.
Gonna push in.
Can we nuke that lift? No.
Zix Vindicators approaching us, by the way.
Let me know when you want me to dock from.
Yeah, the
I think the
Vindy
Fendi is
Other
going
al-
for the Balrog.
06. Other alternative is, do you want to test the tank of the list? We can bring reinforcements. They can't. We can still ping out more.
Ninty is dry.
They're pulling out. There's people jumping out.
No, just the heretic. Just the heretic.
We can ping.
Aggie, watch out.
Vindy's lunging. Agano. Turn around.
We can just wipe him to shits and bump him off the lift range.
They're all coming back out now, looks like. They're all coming towards us.
Yeah, they're all coming in.
Do you want me to burst him off?
Trying to get us to re-engage.
Are we burning in or?
Some reps. They're burning out the hole.
How many boosters have we got on standby?
Getting one.
Seeing
got one
activations
in.
on their hole.
I've got one.
Could double down here and bring a Zan though. That's the other option.
Let me know when you want me to turn down.
Impel.
Trying to get more
Get
campus.
reps.
2 more activation on the home.
Grab this.
Nag.
Dread.
We got Vindicator dry now.
Yeah, I didn't know.
More reps on Padron.
They just full committed.
Put charting adapters on the Dread.
That's an effect.
Over here, reps on Padron. Backward dash.
Yeah, but we just gotta go.
Warp drive active.
Should have rolled that hole with my scan out.
Yeah, I'm a shock. It's fine.
Tried to boost them off you, but it wasn't meant to be.
Did we get a loot from the MTU?
Are we insta splashing this?
If you have eyes, we can
Return
see what they do.
into home is de-stepped.
Do you want defensive bubble?
They've got
They
their
have
head in the
heretic.
warp
They have
still.
heretic. I'm saying they have heretic in warp.
He landed. We're staying on the other side, right?
He's scrammed. He's scrammed.
They're on short scan.
Logi capturing up.
Here they are.
Crit.
Everything out is out apart from 2 pods and a saber.
Nice.
Fucking C5 wankers and their fucking caps.
We had numbers, so it's fair.
They had a lot of numbers, dude.
We had numbers. For
We
sure.
had more.